Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater. And last year, fans of the Marvel Netflix series got hurt. They got cut deep, real deep. Cancellations of Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil. Hurt, man. It hurt. I've been following those shows for years, not happy with them being left behind, not happy with them being taken out to pasture and executed. Not happy with the fact that it's already coming out being said that Punisher and Jessica Jones are unlikely to return. I mean, we all knew it was coming. We all knew it was happening. We all knew it was going to be a thing. We all knew this was going to be a reality with the whole Disney Plus streaming service and Netflix very much wanting to have full control over the properties that appear on the service. And I get that from a business perspective. I totally get that. But a couple days ago, a story broke, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to cover it then. I've been dealing with a snowstorm that has just taken my ass out for the last couple days. Hulu here is apparently open to the concept of Daredevil, Luke Cage, and other Marvel shows that were canceled someplace else. We don't quite know where specifically, coming over to Hulu. Now, I just want to point out the fact that I motherfucking called this a while ago, didn't I? For those of you who follow the channel frequently, I called this. I did. I said that when the Disney deal is done, they're going to want to keep this shit going. It's popular and can still be profitable. With the same actors, with the same crew, was all produced through ABC television, so they can all have all that shit still in-house and just move it to a different network. All they have to deal with now is just that deal with the 2-year cool down period, right? That Netflix has. If I were Disney, I would try to buy out that deal. I would try to argue with them over that, but I don't know, it ain't gonna. Netflix feels like they would just stick it to Disney, but we won't know anything for certain until after Jessica Jones comes out. It's been a few weeks since The Punisher season 2, and there's been no cancellation notice yet, but they probably want to wait until Jessica Jones. I believe personally that the drop in viewership for The Punisher season 2 has nothing to do with the quality of the season, which I felt was superb, but just that people didn't want to tune into something that they already knew was not coming back. It's exactly what I talk about when I talk about the cortisol levels that people experience when shows they love get canceled without a proper conclusion. There is a cortisol increase that we have. It's pain. People feel legit pain. They do. And I've talked about that before, and I still stand by that theory. And so I think Netflix knows that, they recognize that, and they're going to hold off because these are the people that were meant to be the avoidance of pain. The pursuit of pleasure was Netflix, right? We all remember that one. Netflix is the savior of television until it starts canceling shows you like without giving them a proper goddamn conclusion. But anyway, back on point. Craig Erwick, who is Hulu's senior VP of originals, told The Wrap that Hulu remains open for business with Marvel, and that includes any title under the comic book powerhouse, saying Marvel has a ton of titles we'd be interested in. And then when asked about reviving old shows, he said it kind of depends on when they're ready and who, most importantly, is going to be behind these things. Now, we just found out that there is going to be like the animated Howard the Duck show and a MODOK show, and The Offenders is going to be coming to Hulu. Obviously, Disney is getting ready to really interject more adult-based humor with Marvel Comics and Marvel properties into Hulu, like I fucking called. I called it. I absolutely called it. Everyone's like, no, they're not going to do it. They're not going to, like, they're going to do it because there's money. And when the deal goes through, which yes, just hit a snag in Brazil, apparently, but it's supposed to go through the end of June or beginning of June or whatever. They know that Hulu is going to be basically Disney run at that point. 60% of Hulu will be under Disney's control, a majority stake. Warner's has 10%, Comcast has the other 30%. Warner's will probably sell it to Disney because they're going to want to, again, maybe make their own streaming service or something like that. Although I think it's stupid to do. I think they should hold on to it. Keep their properties there, keep making money. Comcast should do the same thing. But Hulu is going to be a gateway into Disney Plus for a lot of the 25 million people who have Hulu subscriptions. It is dumb to count out Hulu at this point in time. It's dumb because they're going to be aiming to bring in to have it be paired, to be a paired service. Because you can already do that now with Hulu. You get access to HBO, you get access to Showtime, you get access to Stars through Hulu. It's a portal. Use it as a portal into Disney Plus as well. So would they, could they, should they bring back the Marvel Netflix series? 100% yeah, they should. Will they? I don't know. But there's been a lot of talk about it, guys. There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of people that have been bringing it up. And not just on the Hulu side either. You had the guy over there at Disney Plus who's in charge of greenlighting shows. And he was like, well, we'd like to. You know, we'd like to work on this particular thing. It's something that they've talked about because they know the popularity of the shows. They know the popularity of the characters. But on Disney Plus, it has no place. It's true. On Disney Plus, it has no place. But on Hulu, it's got a place. On Hulu, it could survive. On Hulu, it could probably thrive. A whole slate of a Marvel original content on Hulu that is aimed at more of the adult crowd will bring in those subscribers. Some people will complain, why am I paying multiple services? Because you're doing it anyway. I mean, ultimately, that's where they get you, right? How many services do you have right now? I've got 4. I've got Netflix, I've got Hulu, Amazon, and DCU. And by the end of this fucking year, I'll have Disney Plus on top of that. So it's a lot. It's a lot of services. It's a lot of those things. It's going to add up. People are going to pick and choose. But if you can get access to many through a portal like Hulu, it's going to be good. It's going to be a very, very, very good thing to do. And I think we're going to see a lot of that. I think we're going to see a fair amount of that coming in. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited to see what happens with these Marvel shows. I don't think Daredevil's dead. I don't think Jessica Jones is dead. You know, the Defenders may come in one form or another. If you have the Offenders on Hulu, why the fuck not have the Defenders? People like symmetry. Let's be fair. The more symmetrical your face, the more attractive you are to certain people. And quite frankly, the faster doors open for you in this world. People like symmetry. You have to give them that. And I think that's on the horizon, but we won't know about it till after next month when Jessica Jones drops and ultimately gets canceled by Netflix. And even then, we won't even hear about it probably until summer. I'm calling Comic-Con, maybe D23. I think that's going to happen in August. Maybe D23 is when we're going to get our hands on that information. And that's going to be that. But in the meantime, we're going to hear more and more of these executives talk about the Marvel Netflix shows making their way to these platforms when the cool-off period is over, or if they strike a deal. I think that's going to happen. I don't want to bet money on it because this is just a theory and speculation, but I just want to point out the fact that I called it. I called it, and I'm glad to see that my speculation is having some clairvoyance. But anyway, I leave it to you, your thoughts, your opinions. Will we see this? Will this come back? Will this return? Or is it dead in the water? Let me know. Thoughts in the comment box. If you made it this far, type in Marvel so I know you guys made it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Support through Patreon. Link in the video description. Have a great day, guys, and peace out. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. While you're here, feel free to check out that subscribe button. You know, help the channel out. Or you can watch any of the newest videos and make sure that you're caught up to date with what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment. So that way, when you're at work tomorrow, you can wow your friends with the information you learned from watching these videos. That's right. I said it. Subscribe.